welcome to another DC weekly vlog. My name is Elizabeth. I've lived in DC proper for almost 4 years now, and in this video series I take you on a look into what life is truly like in Washington, DC. Admittedly, my life does entail a lot of monument visiting and spotting because I live right next to the National Mall, so I see monuments on a weekly basis. But it's also a lot of restaurants, a lot of hanging with friends, right now doing a lot from home. And I think that's kind of nice because it gives you a true, authentic, day-to-day look at what living in DC is really like, because it's not all touristy. Although I actually really like the touristy stuff. If you haven't checked out the other DC weekly vlogs yet, check them out because they're gonna give you ideas of not only how to enjoy DC, but probably some ideas of how to enjoy your city no matter where you are. I think my stomach's just rumbling. I need to make breakfast after this. The middle of the week is probably gonna be a little bit boring because I'm just working from home and there's nothing really crazy going on. But it is Valentine's Day week. My girlfriends and I have talked about maybe doing something cute at my apartment for Valentine's Day. That'll probably be on Saturday. But my boyfriend lives in London, which I'm actually using my London mug right now. This is from when I worked at the US Embassy in London. It's the only time in the last 4 years that I haven't lived in Washington, DC. And so because he lives in London and there's a pandemic going on, I will unfortunately have no cute romantic Valentine's Day content, but hopefully some fun Valentine's Day content. I heard a rumor that the Museum of African American History is open right now, and so I might try to squeeze in a trip there, which is incredible. It's one of the newest Smithsonian's, if not the newest one, and it is Black History Month, and so I figured it would be perfect. I hope it's open, and if it is, I'm definitely gonna squeeze in a trip. It is really dark and snowy this morning, so I'm trying to be close to my windows as possible, but it's absolutely beautiful. Tell me you're in a long-distance relationship during a pandemic with a man who lives on a different continent without telling me you're in a long-distance relationship during a pandemic with a man who lives on a different continent. It's Valentine's Day week and I'm eating Reese's with a weighted blanket on my sofa. It's fine though, he's really cute and smart and kind and has the most amazing British accent, so it's fine. Genuinely though, I know I'm on the couch with a bag of candy for 2 reasons. One, Ember is not feeling well, and so we had to go to the event and it was slightly traumatizing for both of us, but she's like fine, it's gonna be fine. It was just kind of like draining. Also, I know I'm on the couch because I started my period yesterday, and this is important because I have to tell you about this app that I'm just recently become obsessed with. So the app is called MyFlow, and it's not just a period tracking app. It doesn't just track like when you're having your period and like when you're ovulating and stuff. It shows you where you are in all 4 cycles of your period, because you don't just have one big cycle, you have 4 phases within your cycle. And so it tells you where you're at every single day, which phase you're in. And then when you click into which phase you're in, it will tell you what's happening with your hormones, how you should be eating that week, because you might be deficient in certain things based off of what phase you're in. It'll tell you how you should be exercising to match and meet your energy level, because you obviously have less energy in certain phases of your cycle. It'll tell you what type of work to focus on in your career at work, like more analytical or creative or whatever, because certain parts of your brain is just functioning differently when you are in certain phases of your cycle. It shows you that there's always something happening in your body, and your body is actually changing week to week, not month to month. Your body is constantly changing every single week. My favorite part about this app though is that it just takes away the opportunity for us as women to question ourselves. It takes away the opportunity for us to be like, am I suddenly bad at my job because I can't focus, or because it's harder this week than it was last week? Or it takes away the opportunity for us to question, like, is my body broken because I don't have the same energy anymore, or I'm not losing weight? Because actually another thing that this app talks about is your diet, whether you're on a planned diet or just your diet as in what you consume in a day or a week or whatever. Your diet may cause you to lose weight in one phase of your cycle, but then actually gain weight in another phase of your cycle. So you're just like, why am I not losing weight this week? And it's literally because your body processes foods differently in different phases of your cycle and needs different things. This app just lets us stop being so freaking hard on ourselves as women, because our bodies, it shows us exactly how our bodies are changing every single week, but it doesn't matter because we know that we have the same incredibly high standard and expectation of ourselves day to day. It's that same high standard every single day. But our bodies literally don't perform the same every single day. It doesn't perform the same every week. That's why I love this app. I found it extremely empowering. You're kind of like hacking into your menstrual cycle to be the most optimized for yourself and your career. It's so, so amazing. And it shows how your period can actually help you as a woman maximize your life in every area of your life. It's Saturday morning and I have a new skincare regimen that I want to share with you. Long story short, on Tuesday night I was having dinner with my friend Chaslyn and her skin looked amazing. Like, it's the first thing I noticed when I walked in the door, and then we ended up talking about it. And I asked her what she's been using, and she says she's been using The Ordinary products. This is not gifted. I told you the whole backstory of how I got these products, but I essentially got 5 new items and they have an amazing range. The thing that I love about The Ordinary is that everything was under $10, but they are a clean skincare brand. When you look at the ingredients, it's literally just what they say it is. Like, okay, that's the ingredients list, that thing. It's all in big letters. It's not anything weird or anything gross or anything cryptic. So my biggest skin concerns are uneven texture and dark spots from acne scars, and then my pores. I'm gonna show you what I got. Honestly, their website is really great for saying what each product is designed for, what the ingredients is, and then even what time of day to put it on, how often, and then in what order. Because there are water-based and oil-based products, and you should always apply the water-based first. These are the things that I got for my concerns, and all of these pretty much address either uneven texture and tone, pores, hydration, and that's it. So I got the Squalane cleanser. Squalane, I mean, don't quote me on this, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's from olives or something like that. And we know Mediterranean people have the best skin because of all the wine antioxidants and apparently the squalane from olives. That would be the first step in the morning and at night. And then the next step is this marine hyaluronic acid. It's like marine, so I guess it's not focusing. I'm not a beauty influencer. So I guess this hyaluronic acid is from something in the ocean, something marine rather than, you know, a plant or wherever you usually get it from. And then I got this, I don't know how to pronounce any of the product names because they're just named the ingredients that they include. The niacinamide powder. So you mix this powder with any water-based product. So the marine hyaluronic acid is my water-based. So I put this in my hand and then there's a little scooper in here and you scoop a little bit of powder and you mix it up and you put it on. It is a little weird of a texture. Like, I thought the powder wasn't gonna sink in. So I think next time I do it, I need to use less powder and like maybe rub it together more to let the powder dissolve into the serum and then put it on my face because it was kind of like, ooh, do I wash this off? I don't know. Let that soak in. And then I'm really pumped about the caffeine solution. Okay, so I am insecure about my under eyes, like not even so much that color because that's easy to take away, but like, okay, actually the lighting's not that bad in here, but it's like this. Like, I am constantly, boom. Like, if it didn't hurt and if it wasn't expensive, I would seriously get like eye filler right here, but we're gonna try and withhold doing that for as long as possible. But this caffeine solution reduces the appearance of eye contour and puffiness and pigmentation. So dab that onto the eyes, and then my last step is this resveratrol and Ferulic acid serum, and I put that at the end. Those are the things that I have tried, and again, all of this cost like $40. All of this cost $40. That is less expensive than like this one eye serum that I have right here. The thing is like, I know what my friend's skin was like before and she was stunning and beautiful, but I was just like not expecting her to like turn around and her just be glowing and just like naturally beautiful with no makeup on, and I'm just like, yeah, I need to do what she's doing. So we're very excited about The Ordinary. It snowed so much while I was getting ready, like so much so that the street lights have turned on. I'm throwing a little Valentine's Day gathering for a few of my girlfriends who have all been self-isolating and we only see each other, so it's gonna be really safe, but just gonna have wine, chocolate covered strawberries for a few ladies for Valentine's Day tonight. But I've been kind of procrastinating all day today, so I should probably go get ready. Come help me get ready for my Valentine's Day gathering. Wow, this is so satisfying. I am so excited for these. I was telling Tom today while we were FaceTiming, that's my boyfriend, he lives in London, so that's why we were FaceTiming and not seeing each other face to face, that chocolate covered strawberries are like, they would be my last meal if like I had to choose chocolate covered strawberries and Thai food. Now we're gonna dump this baby in some hazelnuts. Oh yeah. Oh, she's gorgeous. Look at how cute. I'm pumped about this. These strawberries are seriously genetically engineered, but I guess they're out of season because there were no organic looking ones. Ow, ow. Oh, I just tried so hard not to swear. Oh my God, that really burnt. Okay, don't touch the bottom of the melting bowl. I don't know if like, you can tell if you're a regular watcher of my DC Weekly vlogs or not, but today I've just been really off. I woke up really bummed about the travel restrictions and things are just getting more complicated instead of better. So if you don't know, in 2019, I lived in London, which is where and when I met my boyfriend. So we lived in the same city together in London for like 3 months of like our first 3 months of dating. And then we did long distance when I came back to the US for the holidays. And then we went on a really romantic vacation to Iceland together exactly a year ago in February 2020 before everything shut down. And I'm really thankful that in 2020, I got to go to London and see him for what added up to be about 7 weeks. And I'm just thankful for that considering the state of the world. Nonetheless, yes, it's just sad, and I just feel like this year is gonna be a lot like last year. I'm in a really negative space right now about it. I just woke up, there's just more complications. It's not so much like there's more regulations, there's just more complications that have been added. And I'm not mad about that within itself because the regulations and stuff like that are to keep everyone, including me and Tom, whom I love, like safe. So it's good. It's just the fact that this is the state of the world and the state of my relationship, and honestly a lot of other long distance relationships. I have a lot of women that I've been connecting with on my Instagram who are like, my boyfriend lives in London too, or maybe even like a different city. Usually it's in Europe. And it's just sad. It's not even because it's Valentine's Day, because he and I are both really busy. We work on our careers, like we have a lot going on. I'm enjoying the end of my season here in DC. So it's fine that we're apart for right now, but it's just kind of like, how long is this gonna be? Is it gonna be forever? Obviously it's not gonna be forever, but is it gonna be like this the rest of the year? Yeah, I've just been kind of bummed about it all day. He and I FaceTimed for like 2 hours, and it's great because he becomes like really positive the few moments that I'm really negative, like today. He hasn't been able to come to the US during our relationship at all. We have tons of things that we want to do in multiple cities across the US that we keep on like adding to our bucket list whenever he can get here. But we sent each other Valentine's Day cards. He actually sent me a photo. The card I sent him got to him today, so just in time for Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow. And I haven't checked my mail yet today. His might have gotten to me by now as well. I don't know. But even if it comes after, it like extends the holiday a little bit, which is fun. So there are worse things than romantic international love letters on Valentine's Day. That's pretty freaking cute actually. But we're trying to stay positive. We're just going to distract ourselves with wine and chocolate covered strawberries and girl time. I know that we're gonna FaceTime twice tomorrow. That is what we do on special occasions when we're apart, like birthdays or our anniversary. We did that. We FaceTime each other when I wake up in the morning and then before he goes to bed. And that's always nice because then you like bookend the day with romantic calls and it's really fun. And I get to add his letter to my stack of cards from him, which I have a whole stack and they're all really beautiful and I love them, honestly. I've had my pity party about that. We're gonna move on for right now to Valentine's Day. I'm gonna finish making these strawberries and the girls are gonna come over and it's gonna be a fun girly night. And then I get to speak with him when he wakes up in the morning. A slight change of plans because of the snow and the ice on the roads. We have decided to postpone our Valentine's Day gathering to tomorrow night, Sunday evening. So we're changing things up a little bit around here. I've got my own serving of chocolate covered strawberries. Pairing with my strawberries, I have this house aperitif. They have an amazing line of aperitifs, which I love because there's a really low alcohol percentage in there, which means no hangover the next morning. And I never drink like crazy or anything, but I'm just so susceptible to migraines that even just like one glass of wine can ruin my whole next day. So I'm so excited because an aperitif with the low alcohol percentage allows you to have a nightcap, let your hair down a little bit, relax, but then you obviously still feel amazing. I don't think you're supposed to drink aperitifs on rocks in a wine glass. You can drink them on the rocks, but like in a wine glass, it's kind of weird, but that's my vibe. It's really good. Like most rose flavors, it's a little perfumey, but I think that's because it's rose. It's really, really good. I think this is exactly what I wanted this for. A nice little nightcap, something to sip on, something to enjoy and relax a little bit, but it's not gonna make you feel terrible the next day. So it's actually Monday, and I don't usually end vlogs on Monday. I usually end them on Sunday, but last night I had some ladies over. Oh, Ember, come on, you silly girl. But last night I had a few girls over for a little Valentine's Day celebration, so obviously didn't vlog during that. But now Ember and I are going on a little walk to the Wharf. If you watch my other DC vlogs, especially like my weekend vlogs, you'll see that I go to the Wharf a lot. It's really walkable from where I live in Southwest. And it's amazing because it's on the water. You are on, it's not the Potomac River, it's another river that I'll put right here, but it's on the water and it has really great restaurants and it has a couple event venues. I've been to a few concerts here when, you know, the world is normal, but lots of great restaurants. Check out some of my other videos for restaurant recommendations in the Wharf because I definitely have a lot. Ember and I are not going to any right now, but we just needed like a cute DC destination place to walk to since we haven't been doing a ton of sightseeing this week. Like I said, I haven't really gone anywhere yet in this vlog, like in DC, because obviously a lot of things are closed for safety measures, but then also the weather is just terrible. It's just been gray and like kind of snowing, but like not in a cute way. There's a lot of great things to do outside, like picnics, monuments, like walking from site to site. It's an extremely walkable city, but when it's freezing, you just don't really want to do that. So this vlog kind of turned more into like a personal lifestyle vlog. Let me know in the comments if you still like videos like that. If you're really just in it for the DC sites or if you're in like for the lifestyle content just about my life as well, please let me know in a nice way and then you won't hurt my feelings. This video also kind of turned into me just kind of like sad about not seeing my boyfriend, so I'm hoping it wasn't depressing and I hope it was just real and maybe relatable and maybe helpful to someone else who's in similar situations. But I already have plans for next week, i.e. tomorrow, to work at some establishments, like even here at the Wharf, because I need to get out of my flat and it's just gray and small and I need a little bit of a creative environment. So next week will be much more eventful. Let me know if you still liked this vlog, what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next week for another DC vlog.